Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel, Brandy Janae's Bookshelf. Today was supposed to be a mid-month wrap-up, but we're gonna switch it up and try something a little different. My intention at the beginning of the month for this video was to do a mid-month wrap-up, but once again, halfway through the month, I really haven't gotten much read at all. I think at this point in filming, I've finished 5 books and I am currently in the middle of 2 others, and I feel like that's definitely not enough to do a mid-month wrap-up. As you can probably tell from the title, instead of a mid-month wrap-up, this is a mid-month check-in video. Obviously you guys have seen my deck of TBR for the month, so you know the main priority of books that are on my TBR for this month, but I think I do have a few others that I didn't talk about in the video because I've been trying to just stick with deck of TBR in those videos. So starting off with what I have already finished so far this month, I'm just gonna quickly mention them in the order that I finished them. So the first book that I finished this month was Emerald Blaze by Alona Andrews, which is book 5 I think actually in the Hidden Legacy series. The next thing that I finished was Undead Unluck Volume 1 by Yoshifumi Tezuka. The next thing that I finished was Bonds of Brass by Emily Skrutsky. The next thing that I finished was Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. This is a reread. I have been really wanting some good urban fantasy, paranormal romance. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, and I have been trying to dip my toes into other things that I have seen people talking about or authors that I've seen people mentioning, and it just has not been giving me what I want, and I felt like I was about to tiptoe into a reading slump. So I was just like, I need something that is from this genre that's going to give me the feels that I want. So I went back and decided to reread a book. I read the first book as of right now. I may try to fit book 2 in because I literally read this one in like 2 days. These are like under 10-hour audiobooks, and then I listen to them sped up, so it usually doesn't take long, so I might even slip one in, but we'll see. As of right now, I'm really trying to hold off so I can get some other things done. But that was the next book I finished. And then the final book that I have finished so far this month is After School Hanako-kan. I guess kind of going off of that, as you might be able to tell if you know the books that I had on my deck of TBR for the month, I think as of right now I have literally only finished one thing. I had 9 books on my TBR for this month, and out of those 9 I've only finished one, which was Bonds of Brass by Emily Skrutsky. I am currently in the middle of another, and then I have a few over here that are like my next top priority reads that I should be definitely able to get to throughout the month or before the month is over. Not far into the month, I actually started the paranormal romance urban fantasy book that I was telling you guys that was not giving me what I wanted, and I think this is a big reason why I haven't read more of what I wanted to. It's just one of those books that hasn't been grabbing my attention, so when I stop it, I feel like I'm dreading picking it back up. And I'm also like, I don't want to start anything else because I know if I do, that's not going to get read. But I think as of right now, I'm going to be DNFing this book because, like I said, it's kind of putting a stopper in my reading, and I don't like that. So yeah, that book is Fortuna Sworn. The cover will be here so you guys can see it. I think this is by KJ Sutton. As far as the other book that I'm currently reading, which is one of the books that I felt like got placed on the back burner because of the previous book, but that one is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I just finished up chapter 9 earlier today, so I've read up to page 177. I'm not quite sure if I kept it in at the beginning of the video. I'm not going to be going over my full TBR again. This is just for me to go over what is at the top of my TBR as of right now. The first set is the next set of mangas that I have from Manga Spice Cafe. So these are all the books from the June themed box that I have not read yet. So these are really top priority because I really want to get that video filmed. The other physical book or like full length novel on my, like as of right now, TBR is Wolf Song by TJ Klune. Some of the next ones were actually from my TBR, so you might be familiar with them already. But here is the next little set here. So I have Sweat and Soap Volume 7. This one is not as huge a priority. I just got this one in and I just want to read it because I love this series and I want to stay up to date. But now I'm thinking I might want to just wait and hold off and wait till I have a couple volumes of this to read. I have After the Rain Volume 2, one of my deck of TBR picks, and then another one that was really a treat for myself but I fit it into deck of TBR, so this won't be a problem, is Solo Leveling Volume 2 by Chu Gong. The other set that's on my like right now list is the Fly Me to the Moon, the first 3 volumes of this. There's volume 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, as of right now, that is where I'm sitting halfway through the month. I've finished 5 books. Only one of them was on my TBR. I'm reading another one on my TBR. I think as of right now, that's it. Like, I feel like I have more to say, but I can't think of anything else that I wanted to add. I didn't make notes, so if I forgot anything, sorry. This is my first time doing this. Possibly my last if you guys don't want to see this. I don't know. Let me know what you think about me doing this instead of a mid-month wrap-up. Now, if I go back to reading like 10 books halfway through the month, then of course I will do a mid-month wrap-up. And with that being said, let me know what your reading is looking like so far this month. That's all I have for this video. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more from me, make sure you subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.